There's a place where knowledge, work, people, creativity, sentiment, and beauty meet. A place where the imaginary takes shape, where hand and eye are united to form a single technology, instruments of the art of beauty. A place protected by time, a treasure chest of skills and knowledge, where study and research, the workshop and laboratory, industry and the factory works are a free expression of a unique production throughout the world. The Richard Ginori factory was established in 1735 from the creative courage of the Marquis Carlo Ginori, who began producing ceramics at Doccia on the Florentine hills. The experimental character which marked the beginning of production and the tireless dedication of the Marquis himself resulted in the ultimate level of perfection in ceramics, that is, pure porcelain. The porcelain takes shape in the molds created and made by modeling in the Research and Development Department. The forms are created with technology that pertains to the artist, chisel and creative genius, manual dexterity and technique. Ginori porcelain is created by an original mix of quartz, spar, kaolin and water. These four elements create the slip, our liquid know-how. The slip is poured into the mold, where the plaster absorbs the water, creating the object in its primitive form. The Collo, one of the factory's departments, is a real magical wonderland, where the pure porcelain begins to breathe life. Unique works of art are born here, the real DNA of Richard Ginori. Each product is created using techniques and procedures which have been consolidated throughout time. Each form is studied. Richard Ginori stands the test of time because it's capable of interpreting styles and tendencies. The artistic and creative values of Ginori are certified in the Factory Museum at Doccia, where production spans over the centuries. After 270 years, it's still synonymous today with very high quality, whether it's ornaments and statues inspired by tradition, or the plates, cups and teapots from the more dynamic and contemporary line. Many of these products, such as plates and complementary items, result from a single unique mold, created in the modeling department and used in production lines. Each change is a stimulus for new research. Each change produces new ideas for a contemporary product, capable of understanding new needs and lifestyles. Other products grow out of the union of various parts and are checked, verified and finished by hand, one by one, before being sent to the kilns. After a long drying out period, the article is fired at 1000 degrees in the first kiln and becomes a so-called biscuit. After the first kiln, the product is glazed, or rather, immersed in a totally lead-free crystalline paint. This naturally makes all Richard Ginori tableware ideal for contact with food. The second kiln fires the article at 1400 degrees, porcelain being the only ceramic that can withstand high temperatures. Craftsmen say, porcelain has a memory it doesn't forget. In fact, it's during the firing process that porcelain reveals itself, its qualities and defects. The liquid know-how has reached its ultimate level of perfection. It has become pure porcelain, white gold. When the product leaves the kiln, it's ready to be chosen and chosen again by expert hands and eyes. After selection, the product passes to the decoration phase, giving life to colours and designs inspired by the real and imaginary world. There are two decoration techniques. The first is a transfer technique, where the chosen decoration is transferred from the chrome paper directly onto the product. Any extraneous elements of the decorative feature is eliminated during further firing processes. Master artisans then enhance the brightness of the colours by retouching. The second decorative technique is hand painting, of both the threading and hand-painted decoration. Threading can be achieved with the use of simple colours or precious materials such as pure gold or platinum, enriching the product even further. Hand-painted decoration begins with the artist's sketch. The decoration is then passed directly onto the article, which is decorated in its entirety. The research and study of the classic designs, which come from the museum's archives, are reinterpreted and created using innovative materials such as platinum and bronze. Creating values through values, creating beauty through work, creating industry through research and the laboratory. This is Richard Ginori's vocation. The art of Richard Ginori lies in the skill of its 80 artisans, a company that ambitiously proposes itself on the international market without abandoning its roots. Art is the essential condition to become a coherent reference point as tendencies change. Art is the capacity for renewal, which expresses itself through design, inseparably linked to the Richard Ginori trademark. From the enormous artistic heritage of the genial creativity of Gio Ponti, artistic director during the 1920s, to the rigour and conceptuality of some of the biggest talents in Italian design, among which Giovanni Garibaldi, Achille Castiglioni, Angelo Mangiarotti, Enzo Mari, Aldo Rossi. With its capacity to unite tradition, art, innovation and industry, Ginori is a unique and leading company within the worldwide market and was listed on the stock exchange on the 23rd of March 2009. The character of its original location is also unique, where industrial efficiency and tailor-made production live side by side, coexist, and share the beauty of the originality of a special product created by special people.